Yo, it's your boy V Faded, and before we get into this video, y'all know what I need y'all to do, man. I need y'all to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell up top in the corner, man, so y'all can get notified every time I drop. Now, do that. I was talking to a couple of my guys yesterday, and we were talking about, the upcoming Jordan 1 drops and stuff like that. Now, they do have they got some stuff dropping, y'all. I keep saying that. They got the Bordeaux ones and the Midnight Navy ones coming out. Now, the Bordeaux ones, I'm not really a fan of them due to, I feel like it's a rush production. Like, I don't feel like they really put their heart and soul into that shoe. Like, if you know what a Bordeaux is, like a Bordeaux shoe, like, you see the colors on that shoe. The shoes on the Jordan 1, the color on the Jordan 1s is like, you see the color on that shoe? The color on the Jordan 1s isn't as like bold. It's not standing out. Like, it's more so like a dry look. Like, I dropped it in some hot water, pulled it out, and let it dry. Like, that's what that color gives me. If you're not familiar with the color that's on the Bordeaux shoe, like, I'm gonna show you. Now, this is a Bordeaux 6. I love this shoe because I love the Jordan 6 silhouette. You know what I mean? It's nothing compared to having an original Jordan 7. If you haven't seen the Jordan 7s, which I'm sure everybody has, but this is a Jordan 7. You can't compare the two, that's an OG, and this is like, it's a remake, but it's fire. It's a Jordan 6. Jordan 6 is a fire shoe. Now, the maroon on this shoe is more so, look at that, look how bold that is. Look how bold that colorway is right there, like that maroon color, and then they got the yellow accent right here. That shoe that they're dropping as a Jordan 1, it's like not, they don't have everything. You see the green on the tongue, like they complimented. They did it. They did their thing on this shoe. You know what I mean? Like, this 6 is fire. Now, that Jordan 1 that they dropping is just dry. Like, it's nothing about that shoe that's making me like, I need that. Like, I need to get that shoe. I want that shoe so bad. Nah, I'm cool. Now, the Jordan 1 that I told my guys that they should drop last night was UNC Jordan 1. This is a UNC Jordan 1. This is a fire shoe, and man, listen. I spent the rent money on this shoe. You know what I mean? Back then, me and my girl, we had an apartment. It was in Bedford. It was such a low key. It didn't even have a name. It was just some apartment buildings. It was nice, but we was paying $400 a month. I literally spent half of the rent money on these, y'all. I think at the time this was the most expensive shoe that I had paid for. Shout out to my shoe plug, Chris. At that time, he had charged me like $250 for this shoe. Man, when I say my girl was pissed, like, the definition of sleeping on the couch, that was when I understood what that meant, buying this shoe. You know what I mean? I just recently, like maybe like a couple weeks ago, posted a picture on my Instagram of when I very first, like, that was the day I had got these shoes. I put them on my feet. Like, I didn't wait no time. I put that shoe on and, snapped a flick. That's when people used to prop the phone up on the side and take selfies. I didn't used to want to be in the light skin category. No disrespect to light skin dudes, but they always holding the phone and getting themselves together. Like, I wasn't into that. I really didn't even like taking pictures. So I propped the phone up on the couch, and I snapped the flick and I took it. But that was the day that I got these, y'all. It was the best day of my life. And boy, when I tell you, I slept on the couch for this shoe. I would do it again. I would do it again. Now the price for these are ridiculous on StockX. Too crazy. I'm not doing that. But like I said, we was comparing these last night. They was like, what Jordan 1 would you have? I would have these UNC's or Chicago Jordan 1. I need those. If you're not hip to what a Chicago Jordan 1 is, that's a Chicago Jordan 1, y'all. That's a Jordan 1 that I would like to see them drop again. But this video is about comparison. Boom. This is a UNC Jordan 1 off-white. Shout out to Virgil. We reviewed these shoes before on my channel. If you haven't seen the video, go scroll down below to go check that out. But honestly, bro, y'all know I'm an OG head. If you've been watching my show, these are fire. The detail on these are nice, but it's nothing like this. Wearing this on your foot, you're gonna draw attention regardless. But if I see you, I'm looking at these, bro. Where you get them from? How long you had them, bro? Damn, bro, them fire. I remember when them dropped. Like, I'm gonna talk to you more about these than I do these. Now, down below in the comments, y'all let me know what y'all rather have. Would y'all rather have a Jordan UNC off-white Jordan 1, or would you have the OG UNC hot tops? what would you have? Your boy gonna pick the OG. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with these. These are definitely nice. Not taking away from Virgil's work, but I'm rocking with these. These are way better than these to me. You know what I mean? This is something, like I said, this is something to spice the game up. This is something that's going, this is a neck breaker right here. Too many people don't have these. Like I said, I'm picking these. Your boy picking these. But these right here, this is a fire shoe, man. And what I want to say is to Virgil, bruh, y'all need to collab, man. I feel like you and Kanye need to come together and drop a fire Nike. Now, I don't know if Kanye would be up for that, but I feel like y'all two creative people, man. You've been dropping some fire, but your competition ain't Kanye. Your competition is with Union. He been competing with Union. If you don't know what Union is, these are Union shoes. Now, just recently seen that he about to drop these Union 2s. Now, I'm a big fan of Jordan 2s. It's a hard shoe to come by. It's a comfortable shoe to me. A Jordan 2 is very comfortable to me, you know what I mean? It may be the bulkiest shoe that he has next to a Jordan 13, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, so Jordan 13 and a Jordan 2 may be the bulkiest Jordan out there. But listen, Union is definitely stepping a game up with what they dropping. Virgil, you definitely drop heat, but you need to come together with Kanye, man. Y'all need to put the world on smash, because Kanye doing his thing. Now, your boy is not into buying no Adidas like that, for real. I'm not into that. I'm not into, especially after retail. I'm not paying after retail for no slip on, no sock. I can't do it. Like, not no Adidas. Not me personally. I can't do it. There's nothing wrong with those shoes though. Those shoes look like extremely nice. They are comfortable. I have tried a pair on, but nah, something in my body, something in my soul won't allow me to pay aftermarket for that shoe. I never really tried to catch a retail. I feel like that shoe was overhyped. In the beginning, when he was dropping, you know what I mean, his Yeezy boots and the zebras and stuff like that, no, those were, at that time, were crazy. But I feel like now, it's just the hype, man. It's the hype. And I'm cool over the hype, you know what I mean? I go for quality. Not saying those shoes ain't good quality, I go for this. You get what I'm saying? This right here, not taking nothing away from Adidas, but this right here, y'all, this is the holy grail. Like, this not even the shoe that's the holy grail. The sign. This sign holds extreme value. You get what I'm saying? Nike speaks for itself. It doesn't matter who's behind the shoe. It can be Travis Scott. It can be Jesus, man. But listen, the reason people buying that shoe is because of this. This is the reason. That's my reason for buying the shoe. I can't speak for other people, but that's the reason. Nike, man. Nike hold their weight. They never let you down. They always got some fire coming back to back. It could be an Air Force One. How many people go out here and buy bricks all the time? Comment below if every summer come out, you go buy you a pair of fresh pair of Air Force Ones. I know I do, and I'm always grabbing premiums. Always grabbing premium Air Force Ones. I'm not grabbing no regular leathers. It gotta be premium. It gotta be tumbled with the gold lace lock up front. Now, they have some crazy stuff coming out, man. That boy Travis Scott, he had an event yesterday, and he showed all of these different trainers and all these different colorways. I think one of the trainers had like a little snap on the front to where you can buckle, you can fasten the cover over the top of the shoe. Now, it's just those little things, some little details in the shoe, for me, is what makes that shoe unique. You know what I mean? It's the color, it's the shape of the shoe, and it's those little pieces like that, like the Travis Scott one. We talked about this shoe. Now, the detail on the shoe, like, look at this, bro. Like, now, you can't really do much with, hold on, let me get this out. You can't really do much, like, you could put some, but this right here, bro, this detail is just crazy. Like, that's crazy to me that you can unfasten this shoe like this. Like, look at the detail, look at the thought that they put into their shoes. Like, that little detail right there is something that I was like, oh man, I need that. And if you own a pair of these, you know what I mean, this Velcro strap comes apart right here. If you own a pair of these, you know that this Velcro strap right here comes apart. Like, that's fire. You know what I mean? The flip Nike sign is just unique, man. And the writing, you know what I mean, the little tiny details, look at that. The little tiny details on the shoe, man, that make the shoe crazy to me. Like, that's a fire shoe. Let me see what else we got. The Cactus Jack logo on here. Like, dude got his logo next to Nike, bro. Like, bruh doing damage out here, man, and I respect him. I respect every bit of it. Now, like I told y'all before, he got those 2 pairs of Air Maxes dropping. He has yesterday I seen at his event yesterday on Apple, I seen a lot of trainers that we did not see. That looked like a dope event, man. That's the stuff your boy want to get into. I want to get into tapping into those types of events, being able to step into they aura, step into his mind, the way he thinks. You know what I mean? He had a room that was like made out of fiberglass or something like that, like some type of like hard plastic. It was like closed in. He had tulips, and the tulips represented, you know what I mean, a piece of him. It was the reason that he created, like, through the color of the tulip on the Nike Air Max that's about to drop, like, man. And I'm into that. Like, I'm into trying to understand why y'all came up with this concept, or why y'all did this, why y'all did that. The same thing with the Jordan 2s. Like I said, y'all tap in the sneakers app. They have a heating up episode. Not even a heating up episode. It was an episode basically explaining how they came up with the concept of the off-white Jordan 2. Now, I don't know if people looked into it, but the Jordan 2 was actually created from the actual shoe that Michael Jordan played in. The old fossil of the shoe. They put the shoe in some type of scanner. They scanned the perimeter, the outside of the shoe, the sole, and they implemented that into a brand new sole. But it has the original. The Off-White 2 is the original shoe that Jordan actually played in. So honestly, that's the reason I want to grab that shoe. I'll probably never pay for an original shoe that Jordan played in. I won't do it. Now that shoe, I definitely will, regardless if it's Off-White and Virgil put his spin on it. It's a piece of history on that shoe, and that's personally the reason that I'm gonna shoot for that shoe. Now the black ones, they cool, but I'd rather have the original ones. And it's so crazy. I was just talking to my brother yesterday, and I kind of told him, like, I'm a shoot for both pair, but I feel like I'm gonna hit for the black ones, and I'm not gonna hit for the original colorway, which is the color that I actually want. Now the second pair of Off-White 2s, it reminds me of a Carmelo Anthony, the Carmelo 2, the Nugget 2. And if this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a Nugget Carmelo 2. Look at that. Look at the colorway. Look at that. These have been worn as well. You know what I mean? I wore these one time. I think I wore them twice, actually. Look at this shoe, man. You don't see this every day. You don't see this shoe every day. Now, the low top black Off-White 2s, they remind me so much of that colorway. Like that blue, that yellow, and that black. You know what I mean? That's like a away jersey for the Nuggets. Like I'm rocking with that. I don't mind having that shoe, but I would rather have the original colorway. I want the original colorway. I need the original colorway. You know what I mean? So that's the shoe I'm yearning to get. Now, hopefully your boy can hit for both. You know what I mean? They come out the same day. I think they retail, if I'm not mistaken, they retail $250. They drop on the 12th of November at 10 o'clock, y'all. So that's gonna be a matter of fact. Let me see what day that is, man. That's a day your boy might have to. The 11th. That's it, 11th or the 12th. So they come out on the 12th, which is a Friday. That's next Friday, y'all. Your boy might have to stay home for that. I might have to stay home and be on top of my game, because I need those. I can't take a hit. I can't take a miss on those. I gotta hit those, man. That's a shoe that I need, and I'm willing to pay aftermarket for that shoe. And I know it's gonna be hard to get that shoe. I may have to catch it at a sneaker con or something for like a band or two, because I know that shoe probably gonna shoot up crazy right now. We about to hop on StockX and we gonna see what the value of that shoe is as of right now. Because, you know, for some reason StockX always has a shoe on their site that they don't even own. Always has a shoe on there that they don't even own. So right now, as of right now, it says they have 20 pairs left of these shoes. Like I said, you know what I mean, y'all can shop with StockX if y'all want to. Personally, I feel like they sell reps or some shit sometimes. I don't feel like everything be authentic. But they have the shoe up here right now for $662. You know what I mean? I'm sure the value of that shoe, I'm sure the price of that shoe changes once you pick a size. Let me see. Okay, so 705.47 in the size 10.5 right now for that shoe. They said they only have 20 pairs left. Bro, listen, that shoe gonna skyrocket as soon as it drops. You know what I mean? As soon as it drops, it's gonna go down in value. But literally, probably like a week after that, bro, that shoe gonna be up to like 1,200. I'm sure of it. It's not gonna stay 700. And if it does stay 700, I'm gonna say because it's a Jordan 2. People don't really rock with the Jordan style, the Jordan 2 style. Like, this is a cool shoe. Like, look at this, man. You don't see this shoe every day. Some people are like, oh man, I look like a boot, or man, it's too bulky. Man, listen, this shoe is fire. This shoe been fired the day that it came out. You know what I mean? Look at that mellow in the inside. This shoe right here is just different, bro. You don't find these shoes everywhere, man. That's why you got to take care of them when you do get them. Or if you blessed enough to get a second pair, like I said, people shop eBay, man. People sell stuff all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of trophy room sneakers come from eBay that people be having, like them rare shoes, them 4,000 out of 8,000 shoes that they be making and shit like that. Like, listen, nothing wrong with eBay, y'all. Y'all can shop eBay. Y'all can shop eBay. Y'all can, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with buying a used shoe either, as long as it's clean, because it's a lot of shoes going out here that people collect and they just sell after a while. You know, look at the love that they put into this shoe, man. Y'all see that right there? Do y'all see this? Now, this shoe could have been just extremely plain Jane. They could have put this same leather right here, but they put detail. Look at the cuts on this shoe, man. Look at how they got the holes for the toe box coming from the side, all the way from the side to the front. You know what I mean? The way that they implemented the yellow on the side, like, they put a lot of good thought into this. Look at the cuts right here on the sole, the way it dips in, all of that, man. Like, this shoe is, this is heaven. Look at the Nike sign. That's just scream vintage to me, man. Like, look at that. You know what I mean? The back of the shoe, this, man, listen. The cut of the shoe, like, it's not, people say it's bulky, it's just, look how it comes down, man. It comes down in like a nice little slanted to give that heel, they give that heel a nice little style, a little swag to that heel, man. This shoe is fire. This shoe is fire. You know what I mean? Nobody can tell me otherwise about this shoe. I don't care what nobody say, if it's bulky, this, that, and the third. Listen, this shoe is rare, this shoe is fire, and you don't see too many of these clean either. So yeah, like I said, y'all, tap into them off-whites. I need those off-whites. Didn't get to tap into that Astro World Fest last night in Houston. Man, listen. Those are the type of events I need to be at. But I'm not trying to be in a crowd getting my shoes all messed up. I seen what they did to their shoes in Rolling Loud. And listen, damn near gave me a heart attack at home. I can't do that, man. I can't do myself like that. I can't do my shoes like that. I love my babies too much to mess them up like that. You know what I mean? It's cool to beat up a pair. I think I got a pair of beat up Jordan 1s. They like them Spider-Man 1s that came out. They beat up, but they look better to me beat up. Like that leather on them shoes was like extremely soft. I think, what size did I get in that shoe? 10.5. The shoes that were like lower, like a size 7 and 8 and stuff, the quality, you know, quality change all the time in those shoes. So those shoes were like more, the leather was more tough. It was more strong. Like, my leather was so soft, and as soon as I put my foot in there, I swear the shoe turned. Like, you could literally see the shape of my shoe, the shape of my foot in there. You know what I mean? Like, so, my bad, that's my boy Flash. Shout out to my boy Flash. I think it's his first day in the shop today. You know what I mean? We're gonna clap it up for my boy. Clap it up for my boy. It's his first day in the shop. My boy in there getting busy. You know, I'm over here. I'm always showing love. I'm shouting him out, keeping his courage up, man. Listen, you in the shop, let's get busy. You know what I mean? Let my boy know that's fire, that's fire, that's fire. Keep them going, y'all. Keep your people going. Keep your people going, man. But listen, these Travis Scotts, man, that, like I said, that Astro World was crazy. You know what I mean? The fest was crazy. I did wake up this morning to some tragic news of 8 people being killed last night at the festival in Houston, and you know what I mean, multiple people injured. I think I seen a 10-year-old injured, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I seen, it's so much, man. Like, it's crazy. The picture that I seen when I gathered the information, when I first seen the information, was a picture with Travis Scott face on there. Now, Travis Scott, y'all, if y'all into Travis Scott, y'all know he a rager. You know what I mean? He a lifelike, a earthly-like type person next to Kid Cudi and Kanye. Like, he a mixture of so many people, man, and I think that's what makes him unique. Like, he's not trying to be nobody else. He is himself, but he has so many similarities and so many other dope people. Now, with his face next to those deaths, it just didn't seem right, man. Whoever made that, bro, you didn't have to put his face next to those deaths. Like, it's messed up that it was at his event, but he didn't, you know what I mean, he didn't cause those. He did put out an apology and letting people know, like, you know what I mean, he's willing to work with the community to help, you know what I mean, take care of those people, you know what I mean, take care of those families that lost their people, and I commend you for that. You know what I mean, because most celebrities don't do stuff like that. I remember back in the day, like, all music made people feel a different type of way, man. I remember back then, like, when I used to party from back 7th and 8th grade, Crime Mob, Nuck If You Buck came on. Now, dude, when that song came on, that created a lot of chaos. You know what I mean? And other artists was Waka Flocka. When his songs came on, it had stuff going crazy. Who else? Chief Keef, for one. Chief Keef was a different one. When Chief Keef came on back then, when he first cracked, he used to have all the parties messed up. You know what I mean? All the parties messed up. Lil Durk out there in Chicago. If y'all watch this documentary on YouTube, y'all seen that his music, they banned him from coming to do shows in certain places. Like, a lot of people get banned because of their music. Like, I feel like that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, I mean, shit, really at the end of the day, you just let people live their life. There's no way you can prevent people from doing what they gonna do. They can be outside the function and hear the music and and an altercation can break out. You know what I mean? Just because it happened inside of the joint, inside of their function, don't make them bad people, man. Don't put their name or their picture behind that. I'm sure they don't represent that. Not all people represent violence. Travis Scott is definitely not a person who represents violence. You know what I mean? He likes to party. He wants you to be free. He wants you to rage. Like, and I feel like a lot of people need that. We got a lot of uptight people. I used to be an uptight person, but when I listen to his music, it puts me in another realm of life. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a huge fan of Travis Scott. You know what I mean? Way before, you know what I mean, days before Rodeo, like when he was first discovered with Kanye and shit like that, making beats. Like I was into like researching all of that stuff and seeing who made this beat. And I'm into music. You know what I mean? Music, you know what I mean, it helps you throughout the day. It helps you deal and cope with certain things. So, you know what I mean, shout out to Travis Scott. And it used to be, for me, it used to be Kid Cudi. I was a huge Kid Cudi fan back in the day, you know what I mean? And I used to implement like listening to his music into my style. I was wearing suspenders and crazy stuff back then in school. You know what I mean? Dressing up crazy. Like I have a preppy swag with down low. I throw urban into it. Like, you know what I mean? No, I ain't wearing no loafers. I'm wearing the crazy like loafer polo boots and shit, all crazy shit. Like I was wearing some crazy shit for real, just like trying to find, I was really just into swag for real. I was into just being different for real. Now the only thing I can't get with right now these days are Yeezys. Like I can't get into them. And honestly, bruh, like I said, I want to see him and Virgil collab. Him, Virgil, and Union, they need to collab and come out with a smash. Like come out with some bangers, like some limited edition type things, man, that'll literally crack the world. Because I feel like Travis Scott, his shoes is literally, his shoe took the world by storm. I didn't see, honestly, bro, I didn't have any doubts on his shoe taking the world by storm. But I remember when the OVOs dropped, I thought that shoe was gonna smash. But it was like they gave him a Jordan 10. Like it's only so, listen, like Jordan 10s are cool, but it's like I look at that shoe like that's a shoe you buy to play basketball in. And I do feel like Jordan Brand should make certain shoes again for people to play basketball and like bring some Jordan 10s out that people can hoop in, like not them weird colors and shit. Bringing some OG shit out. People don't see people wearing Jordan 10s for real. Like you see people cutting the grass in Jordan 10s. You don't see them throwing no crazy outfit together with Jordan 10s. I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? If you have seen it, you can send a picture, like down, send a picture to my Instagram and show me somebody, you know what I mean, who rocking Jordan 10s to this day. You know what I mean? I see more people wearing Dunks and Jordan 1s now. Like it's crazy for real. Like Jordan 1 and Dunk took over. I remember wearing Dunks way back in the day. Like I said in a previous video on my page, like Dunks was a shoe that took over, man. But right now, Travis Scott taking over the shoe game. I'm sorry. If y'all disagree, you know what I mean, comment down below, man, if you disagree. I don't disagree. I think my boy is really doing his thing as far as creating, as far as putting out shoes that like trainers, bro. Like how many people that watch my videos, comment down below if you ever owned a pair of trainers, or if you ever looked at a pair of Nike trainers like, damn, I need that shoe fire. I can guarantee you half of my subscribers ain't never wanted to pick up a pair of Nike trainers. They probably looked at that shoe like, nah, I'm cool on that shoe. I'm cool on it. To me, I felt like I always liked trainers. I always like I said, Bo Jackson's, Deion Sanders, any shoe like that back then. Like that's what that shoe reminds me of. Charles Barkley, you know what I mean? Like those shoes are fire, man. Like listen, you need things like that, man. Travis Scott, the way that he throwing his own twist on his shoes right now on them trainers are crazy, y'all. Like I said, tap into the sneakers app. You will learn a lot about what's going on, man, with these sneakers. It's deeper than just dropping a shoe or just dropping a new colorway. Like these people really put like a nice thought process behind these shoes. They put their heart into these shoes, man, and that's what makes me gravitate to that shoe. You get what I'm saying? Like that. This the thought, like the winterized Jordans they dropping. Like who would have thought to put like a Timberland material on a shoe? You get what I'm saying? Making it durable for the winter, because they know people. I'm not a dude. I wear some Timberlands. I wear Timberlands, but I would rather wear a sneaker. But I won't wear a sneaker now because I know I value my sneakers, and that snow and that ice will tear your shoe up, and I'm not into that. I'll just wait till the crack of summer so I can switch up every day of the summer. I wear a boot all winter long. With that being said, y'all, at the end of this video, I want to end it with a moment of silence, man, because we've been losing people. You know what I mean? We've been losing people to depression. We've been losing people to abuse. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people being abused out there. Listen, it's a place, it's places and people you can talk to out here, man. If you're watching this video and you dealing with something, Nick, call the nearest friend, talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Like everybody not here to problem solve, but you got people to talk to. We got therapists all around us, y'all. Now, I mean, some people pay to go to therapy and stuff like that. Me personally, I've never been, so I'm not gonna really shed no negative light on it. But I feel like If I can't talk to the people around me and they give me a sense of healing, you know what I'm saying, like helping me with my situation or giving me good pointers, I feel like I don't need to really communicate with you as well. Like, I don't need you in my life to be a problem solver, but I do need you as a friend. I need you. You my therapist. I'm your therapist when you down and you need some advice. You know what I mean? Like, and I enjoy talking to people and helping people the best way I can. You know what I mean? And I enjoy hearing like, damn man, that advice you gave me, bro, really helped me. You know what I mean? It really helped me get through this. So I didn't even know you was going through that. You talk to people, bro. You learn stuff about people. Talk, man. Communicate. Communication is a big key in the world, bro. Like I said, this moment of silence is for just losing people. We lost 8 people at the Travis Scott festival. I just lost a friend. You know what I mean? From harming himself, like from depression. You know what I mean? That's deep, man. It's a lot of people in the city that's just flopping from gun violence. Like I said, gun violence, depression, abuse. You know what I mean? Like feeling like you don't have a destination in life. Like, man, listen, talk to people. I remember it was a point in time where I used to look in the mirror and cry, and I used to be like, God, what did you put me here for? Like, what is my purpose here? You know what I mean? Why am I here? You know what I mean? You gotta sometimes talk to yourself, man. They say geniuses talk to themselves. You know what I mean? I'm not calling myself a genius, but I definitely had a time. It was a time in my life where I felt like I was working a job. I knew I didn't want to work a job. I knew I was better than that. I didn't know how to open up and let people see who I really was and stuff like that. I used to cry, y'all. I used to shed tears in the mirror talking to myself. Just like I'm looking at this camera, bro. I'd be looking in the camera, like looking in the mirror, like, man, what's going on? Like, God, what's up? This the way you want me to live my life, bro? Struggle. You know what I mean? Struggle. But you got to understand, man, with money still come problems. You know what I mean? But you can do so much right with success. You got to understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't desire being famous or nothing like that. I just desire to help people. I desire to live rich within the things that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy. Do what's going to make you happy, man. You know what I mean? Stay positive, stay grounded, and stay around positive people. And positive people going to make sure you move in the right light. You're not going to move in the negative light, man. So let's get that moment of silence for the negativity we've been having going on. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for participating in that moment of silence. With that being said, it's your boy V Faded. Until next time, we out.